And that's how you know, because it's very important to delay. Yeah? Okay, so go ahead.
We've been practicing a formality of speaking, a pattern to allow thinking to happen.
Yeah. Now, what do you oppose that to? Just one concept. Now, if we've been doing this, we have not been doing that. What is the that when we're not doing when we're doing the this? Just one concept.
Informality of exploratory speech. I don't know. We have to explore.
Do you know what it is we have not been doing?
Yeah, we haven't been speaking informally.
We haven't been speaking informally. We have been speaking formal, right? For you, is that a positive or a negative thing?
A positive.
Positive. And what's the advantage of speaking formally?
I think that the advantage of speaking formally is that it allows us to think and to express what we think precisely.
All right. Okay. Good. Yes? Oh, let's just repeat what you said. How did you know she was going to say that? I propose to you. Have you been watching the group a little bit during the session? I want you to pick out 3 people that didn't speak at all so far, and you ask them, what did you think about this session? Any 3 people. First one, we listen, and second, you do the job. Go.
Tess,
yeah.
sorry. What did you think about this session?
I enjoyed it because it's made those muscles that I didn't know how to feel. Can I do a butt now? Is that sufficient? But at times I want to dig a hole and fall into the ground because it makes me uncomfortable.
Right.
Sorry, I can't see your name today.
Scott. I enjoyed the session. I think it's been, because I think it's been extremely funny, but also really revealing of the sort of weasel ways that we talk to each other.
Okay. And Tim?
It's been interesting because it's unusual to look at what we say and how we say it so deeply and getting right down to the basics.
All right. You happy about your choice or no?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You want to marry me? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Is that enthusiasm or no?
Yes, there was enthusiasm.
Okay. So when I'm asking, yeah. Oh, he's happy. Okay, no problem. Let me just say one thing I think is important, and before we stop, just deal with it quickly. Tess raised the following problem, right? That I felt very uncomfortable, and I wanted to dig a hole, right? It was nice mouse metaphor. Okay. Do you see the how can you call it, the interest of living this terrible, uncomfortable situation, or you think, no, that should be avoided, or do you see the interest of it? Can you say what you see as an interest of it?
I guess it interests myself as to why I feel, what I see as awkwardness makes me so uncomfortable, even if I'm not at the centre of it.
Right. So it makes you think about yourself, yeah? That's what you're saying? Yeah? Okay. Who else sees, because that's a very important thing. Of course, there's in the body to body, there's instability being created. Who else would see the interest, unless you find as well it's a problem, which you can say, but of living this experience where you feel uncomfortable, and then you say what could be the interest of it? Anybody? Yeah, go ahead. You raise your hand?
Yes,
okay, go ahead.
To indicate that I was one of the people who thought it was interesting.
Okay, but can you say why? What's the interest of it?
I enjoy retrospection and the chance to really listen to myself and to others, hearing others.
No, what I mean, the problem of the test, what Tess raised, I want to know what could be the interest of this feeling uncomfortable.
Oh, it gives you an opportunity to think about why it happens and to identify places in the future you'll experience the same
Anybody else wants to deal with that? Somebody didn't speak? Okay, please.
Yeah, that tension indicates that perhaps, I'm not sure about this, that someone is considering changing from their viewpoint, and we protect our viewpoints, and before we can put one up for introspection, we need to fight our way through that protection, and therefore we're probably going to feel uncomfortable about it.
And that's important because that's one thing, of course, I hear, and I'm tested because I hear all the time, is of course there's a bit of putting on the spot for this kind of thing, even though I'm trying to make it, you know, trying to make it fun and enjoyable, you know, like would be football or that, you know, it's going to be tension. But I think it's a fun little experience into growing up, you know, because being nice, I guess it's function, but that's the limit of it, you know, but we come to protect so much that one doesn't need the risk of climbing in trees with all the incertitude of climbing in trees. And I think that's very important to be, you know, of course one has to play it as well. Like any teaching is, you know, appropriate way, but I think that's very important. And there's a philosopher called Leibniz. He says that to philosophize is to make comfortable. You know? He says explicitly, it's not to reassure. It's to think about, I don't know, the limits of your own existence is not exactly reassuring, not exactly a nice thing. But the last thing I said, it's more problem for us adults. Children have much less of this problem because they're used to being pushed around much more than we are. We go around wearing our tags, you know, I'm a professor and this and that. Children are used every day to tell them, that's not right. So, and it's funny because I go to the classroom often, and I get the same thing. Kids, hey, this guy is crazy, this is funny, right? I get less from teachers, you know, get more, they don't think so much I'm funny, you know. But anyway, children again. But anyway, so we will take a break, okay, and then we'll see, okay, so we'll see.
Before
How long
we
is
have-
the break here?
Yeah, the break, half an hour.
Half hour.
Yeah. There's been a change in lunch plans. Rita and